Right, here we are in a Vauxhall Antara SE model. Just turn everything down. Just run through a couple of things. Right, the SE, there's three: exclusive, diamond and SE. I'm just going to run through quickly a couple of things the SE's got that the others don't have. And it's got the auto dipping mirror, anti-dazzle mirror. That's it if you take it down. It's got the folding mirrors, which are fairly easy to do. Just scan around slowly. And it's got the climate control and the nav. Now the thing with the climate control is it's very similar to what they have on the American cars like the Tahoe and Suburban. Auto, you spin it round. It's digital, but the dash is analog. You turn it up to get heat, turn it down to get cold, and you can have them at the same temperature by pressing sync. Now, the thing with this AC is, say a Rover 75, the air conditioning compressor's on all the time. So while it can get it to the right temperature, you can still steam up. I've seen it written in the Antaras this because it steams up. Well, the reason it steams up is when it's wet, is because the climate will only put the compressor on if it feels it needs cold air. So if you want to demist the car, you've got to do it manually. Put the AC on, put it on feet and window, and it will demist. If you just put it on auto, can you see? You probably see the light's just gone out because it's detected it needs heat. I'll do it again. AC's on, it's manual, it will demist the car. As soon as I put it on auto, it takes the AC off. The idea is it's to save fuel, which is quite clever. If we come up a little bit, a stalk on the other models, the first one up is intermittent. On the SE, the first one up puts it onto rain sensing wipers. So if you put it up and you think, oh, it doesn't work, it's not broken, that's not the case. It's because they're rain sensing wipers. So you put it up again and they're on as normal. So if I put it down to 0, put it up 1, they're rain sensing. Now you can see that the glass has steamed up. Now you watch as soon as I put the AC on, AC compressor on, put it on, and you will see, let's put it on the screen, you will see very, very quickly, as if by magic, it's not even that hot, it's on 20, you can see it's clearing up. We can turn it right down and it's demisting the screen in seconds. Easy peasy. And that's basically what I've got to do today. So I'll set it, I can still set the temperature the heat comes out at, I can sync it, but I'm going to do it manually. You can see it's gone, the whole car's demisted. And I'll put it on feet. That's basically it. Basically, people say that the Antara is a Chevrolet Captiva in America. It's not. It's built on the same chassis, and it was a car called the Saturn Vue. The Saturn Vue is a Vauxhall Antara in America. Now, they've replaced this with the Chevrolet Equinox, which replaces the Antara or Saturn Vue in America. The Chevrolet Captiva, which they also did in this country, has a different dash. In my view, it's slightly better. If we pan down a bit, it has the screen up where the computer is and the computer down at the bottom, which I think is a lot better. So basically, that is the situation there. It's a Saturn Vue in America, which they sold quite a lot of, but it had a V6 petrol engine, which we never got over here. Leather seats slightly different, not there anymore. The Chevrolet Equinox has taken it over. You won't be able to see this, but what the SE also has is the automatic lighting system. I put the nav on, the entertainment system. Can you see it okay? Now I've plugged an iPod into it, and it's very good for the iPod really. You go through the artists. It's the best I've seen. It's a shame you can't see it when you're driving, and you can go through it and you can play what you want. which I think is pretty damn good. I've got it on mix at the moment. I'm doing the purchase ones. So, right, what it does have, you're not going to see this as an electric handbrake, which is quite clever. A lot of cars have this now. Let's turn this off. You push it down for off, pull it up for on. It's simple. So you push it down for off, up for on. It has got a sequential gearbox where you can do the gears plus and minus, which I don't do. I just put it in drive. But the important thing is the eco. What that is, if you put it on eco, and it's got them on all the Antara models, it changes up gear a lot quicker. You could still boot it and it'll go, but it changes gear up a lot quicker, keeps the revs down, and when it detects you're cruising along at a speed, it locks a transmission to save fuel. I drive in eco all the time. If we bring this up a bit, the camera, and show this here, it's got traction control, which you have on all the time. Now this is hill descent. You only use this on snow. If you do not use it on normal tarmac, you will destroy it. Parking sensors, it's important. The rear ones are all the time, but it's important, like on all Vauxhalls, you hit this and it's on amber for the fronts to work. That is so important. People at times forget and they end up putting their vehicle into another vehicle, and that's it. So I'm not going to put, so we'll get going now. Handbrake's off. In fact, it's telling me the hill descent's on. I'll turn it off. You get a green symbol on the dash, and here we go. Nice sunny day. This one's 184 brake horsepower model. Just watching the traffic here, which does go quite well. 400 Newton meters of torque, which, to put it in English, it's the same as a Chevrolet V8 petrol. So it's got a lot of torque. Price for having all this torque is 290 quid a year to tax, because it's not the cleanest car in the world. Now you see, I don't know if you can see the rev counter from video in there, but you'll see, you won't be able to see it's changing up quickly. I put it on, take the eco off, and you can see the revs increase a lot, and you know, it does go. But you can see now, we're going up the road. You can show outside as well. It's going to be a bit jerky. I'm going to keep it in this revving. So we want to go, and you can see, you go up the road like a scolded cat, and we're doing 60 already. So as soon as I put it on eco, the revs have dropped, and it changes up normally. A bit misty at the moment. And what I'm going to try and do, there's a bit of sun in our eyes at the moment, so sorry about that. That's just the nature of where we are. Is get on the motorway and we can show you. You might as well cut the video now.